somebody hand him a cup of water because he's a thirsty bitch.
Have you ever given a girl a hickey on her butt cheek before?
Legendary!
Hear ye, and welcome to the number one listened to podcast in Lake County, the Abraham Drinking Podcast. We're coming to you live from the Lincoln Lounge right here in Metro, Ohio. This is a show where we talk about random bullshit for the next hour to an hour and a half. We are uncensored, unedited, and no holds barred, covering anything and everything. From beer to bitches, rags to riches, sports to courts, bars to cars, music to movies, just about anything and everything. Please follow us across all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. You could also find us on all listening platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and
iHeartRadio.
as always, I'm the sexy Kresge George Kresge alongside the Salt Scallywag, Sid Squirt Scooter, Big Booty Judy, the Wild Man, Edward Scully.
What up, people?
And we got Grizzly in the shot today.
Grizzly's in there.
Tell us how sweaty you were today in the comments.
So video.
Does Grizzly have a nickname?
Grizzly Bear.
Grizzly.
Grizzly Bear.
That's it?
And
We're
she
going
goes
Tree
by one name and one name only. Tree. And he goes by Sticky Fingers, the Yeet Queen, the Yeeter of Worlds, Chris Restivo.
Uh-oh. Hold on. What's up, everybody? I'm sorry, I got texting.
He's got to drop a kid off at
Works-
choir service.
Works busy
Soccer.
this time of year for you.
So Chris has a new lady in his life. We haven't seen him in 2 weeks, and he started running around to choir practice and driving school.
Soccer practice.
He's the new stepdad.
No.
This might be his last podcast.
Yeah.
That's
she's
right.
gonna like
It's
this.
slowly getting there.
It
she would-
happens. I understand.
No, I'm not Aaron. I'm not Marcus.
I don't know.
She would never do that to me.
And tonight we have a very special guest. Anthony Moissis is the owner of Anthony's Family Restaurant in Eastlake. Anthony, welcome to the shit show.
George, thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm excited to be here.
It's fun. We're gonna talk.
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna
gonna have a
dive
good
into your
time.
life here in just a
brought
few.
us food.
Yes.
And
Yeah, I
it
did bring
was
some
so
food.
good.
No joke.
I had
I
the
was-
roast beef and mashed potatoes. I was like, I haven't had that in forever. That was so good.
Ed and I swapped. He gave me a piece of roast beef. I gave him a piece of Parmesan chicken.
There we go. I'm
So
glad
I
you guys
missed all that
enjoyed.
shit?
We gotta do the plug, man.
There's tenders in there too. There's pierogies in there. I don't know what else.
Chris,
was in
you
there.
were
Some breaded
5
pork
minutes
chops
late.
were
The
in there.
chicken parm was gone and the roast
Yeah.
beef was gone.
You missed
I
everything.
thought you were gonna
We
get
tried
here
to
a
text
little
you.
I
late.
did, and there's so much fucking construction by my house. There was one ways, everything. And you motherfuckers couldn't save me one.
There's
fucking-
pierogies.
No, we were
There's
hungry.
No, there's
pierogies,
still more in
there's
there.
pork
Dude, I
chops.
ate it and
Yeah,
I was
but
like,
breaded-
nice.
there's no roast beef and chicken parm.
They ate it.
It's first
That's-
come, first serve. You know what I
that's-
mean? That's
That
all
was
it
them
is.
two.
Cool. Then
Yeah,
I'll just take
we
what
didn't
I
put
want
an
and fucking go home with it.
Yeah, you can.
That's
I mean,
what it's there for.
Yeah, cool. I'm walking out with all 4 bags.
No, you both.
I'm just asking to save me a breaded pork chop because I'll tell you a story when we get a chance. I will tell you a
You
story
guys
about
better
the
watch
first time.
Grizzly. Grizzly will get in there and eat everything up there.
No,
There'll
he
be
won't.
nothing
He
left.
won't go up on the stove.
No, Grizzly don't do that.
He's a good dog.
Okay.
Chris, how the hell are you? Welcome back. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
It's been about a week.
You get a girlfriend, we don't see you.
Hey, me and the girlfriend went to the Parma Rib Cook-Off yesterday.
Parma rib cook. But you couldn't come to the downtown Willoughby rib burn off.
No.
Can't hang out with us. He's embarrassed.
No, I was working that weekend. But yesterday I did not work. And we went dancing to Boaterhead, too. It was pretty fucking nice.
Boaterhead.
I have
They
no
play,
idea.
they're a band.
Okay.
They play older music like songs maybe you don't know.
70s,
Island
80s.
in the Stream,
Okay, yeah.
Lady,
I know all the.
Um,
I know all the music.
Kisses on My List, all that kind of
Your
shit.
kiss is
Is
on
on
my list.
It was fucking nice.
That's another George song to me.
Yeah, I bet. But, hey, I got 2 full slabs of ribs. Fucking full slab of ribs was only $30. It wasn't too bad. What were they downtown Willoughby?
I'm not even sure.
I don't
You
know.
guys
Ed?
know? Ed, do you know?
What was that? 3 bones was 9. I think it was 15 for a half, so it's probably 30 for a full. That's
so-
pretty standard
so,
restaurant
yeah.
prices.
Yeah, so I walked out. We got 2 full slabs, so it cost me $60.
Like that's like honky tonk where I'm working now. A full slab is $30.
And then we got those thing
Or
of
no,
ice,
yeah.
and then you
Think-
put the coloring on it. Those
like
are
a
like
snow cone.
Yeah, those are $8 each.
That's
So,
insane.
I walked out spending $80. It wasn't too bad, but it was beautiful outside, man.
Dude, it's
too
It's
hot.
supposed to rain the rest of the week, and then Saturday, 78 degrees for the bar crawl.
Oh, is it really?
It's gonna be fucking beautiful.
Oh,
Saturday.
that's perfect weather, man. Because wasn't last year like 90 something muggy?
2 years ago, it was brutal when we were at the yard.
Yeah.
And then last year, it was still even hot. But
No, because I thought last
it was
year
still hot, but
fucking
the first year was brutally
It was
hot.
94 degrees.
And
the
that was
first
when
year
you-
we did it, and we were
That was when you
all
wanted us
dying.
all on the patios.
Yeah,
yeah,
and what we had Tiffany from Fats, she cut the sleeves off of all of our shirts. We had them all made into tank tops. It's the only way people didn't
See,
die
I
of
don't know
heat
how
stroke.
you guys drink beer in that fucking
I don't.
mug.
I can't even tell you last time I've drank a beer.
I was
Well,
walking
how
around
do you
with
drink period in that mug hot?
because
like
it
that?
tastes so good when it's
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah,
I
but
was,
don't you guys
uh,
get sick?
I brought
like,
a
from the
spray
heat?
bottle,
I know.
and I was like, "It's raining," and people were like gathering around me while I was just
It was
letting
helpful. Yeah, that was really helpful.
The hotter the weather, the better the beer tastes.
I don't
Sure.
think
Yeah,
so.
but don't you guys get after a
It
few
dehydrates.
Anthony's
It
like,
helps
"What
you get
the
drunk
fuck
fast.
is
No, no,
happening?"
no. I'm just taking it all in. I'm listening. You know what I mean? I don't even drink beer. You know what I mean? I think
What do you
beer is
drink?
like lightweight.
Jack
you
and
know?
Diet.
Whiskey. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're a
You
whiskey
know,
drinker?
Whiskey.
Jack and
whiskey,
Diet.
Yeah. Jack and Diet
He
all
makes
day
fun
long.
of me. He's like, I'm old school.
Yeah, but I mean, he's
I
drinking,
drink
like,
that hard shit too once in a while. Amaretto
What's so hard
sour.
about it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Drink that hard shit, Amaretto sour.
Yeah. No.
you know, you drink the beer and you need like 12 beers to get going. I get like, it's too much for me.
Yeah.
That's why I do beer, because
Well,
it
I'm
takes
not a
12 to
drinker
get going.
Yeah, but
I
you
just
can
sit there
control
and have beer
better.
the whole time.
You can control better with the whiskey.
Oh,
There's a
no, I
better
can control better with an
Ice in
old
it.
fashioned. I will say, because I'll sip it, and like if someplace has a large cube, it melts down at a good rate, so you're getting the water in there too.
Right.
But yeah, I guess beer just goes down like water, and I'm just gonna get drunk. Like, after those
Anyhow.
first 5 beers.
My Jack and Diets go down like Dr. Pepper's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's
So,
my
but-
one buddy, he only does Jack and Dr. Pepper. That's his go-to.
Okay.
Always has been.
Who?
One buddy, Graham from Lakeland.
You have
gonna
a
say,
friend
he's-
outside of us?
You have another
He's my
friend?
he's my
Justin said, "Fuck
uncle's.
these people. I'm not friends with them
It's my
anymore."
uncle's son.
Is this the guy you went on the woods?
His family.
In the
No,
woods
Justin dumped him.
Actually, I texted him. He's like, he wasn't sure. He said maybe we'll make it out to the bar crawl. He made to call him, but like we're both like, hey, we'll catch up one day. It'll be fine.
Ed, how's it hanging?
Sweaty.
It's very hot. I'm already
Dude,
over the
I
heat.
didn't do anything. I was thinking, like, I could do some yard work. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I've been
like-
trying to find my headphones all fucking day. I have no idea where they
Look
went.
at this sunburn
Ooh, wow. It's a
from
little bit there.
the weekend.
Well, it's because you're so white. The sun's
Right.
I am white,
Yeah,
bitch.
The sun gets blinded by you when you come outside.
So, Tree, that's how my one of my daughters and my wife tan. You know what I mean?
Oh, they burn. Yeah.
They burn.
Yeah.
And then I got like an olive skin tone.
I
That's
know.
how I
And
am.
so do two of my kids. Where I can get real dark. You know what I mean?
It's the Greek.
That's
in
it.
us.
I think it's the Greek and Italian.
the Greek and
in me.
Italian in
You know
us.
what I mean? That's what
We
it
don't
is,
fucking
you know what I
burn.
mean? Yeah, no. Unless one time I was in Hawaii, 20-some odd years ago for my honeymoon, and I burnt, and I learned.
Oh,
back then.
yeah, that's different.
I
son.
burnt, and it was terrible. I couldn't even sleep.
I have the
Like,
same
yo,
problem,
but
like,
I
because
learned my
up
lesson.
here, I'll be like, it's different. I'll do sunscreen and stuff up here, but I'll do like 1 or 2 times. I'll apply it. If I remember in Florida, I was applying it every 2 hours
me.
on the dot. I forgot the first day I was there, and I only did my normal 2 times. I peeled so bad. It's
I've
like
been
some
there.
sun's different.
Done it. Now when I go on vacay, Florida, wherever, I double dose this stuff. And then I just put it in because I'm not trying to get sunburn ever again. But that looks like it hurts a little bit, maybe a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, my bra straps are like.
Yeah.
Well, my
Chafing.
bra straps
I-
are what's been killing.
I never
All
put
day.
Getting
sunscreen
it.
on
You
unless
should
I
be-
go to
you
the
should be
beach.
rubbing a little aloe on her, George.
Shit.
Honestly,
Oh,
you know what I mean.
God.
You should have like a plant down up
How
in here or
about-
something.
how about
You can
no?
just cut it out.
Drinking's, I'll be on Abe drinking OnlyFans for you.
How about no? What do you want to say, Chris?
No, I only put, well, not anymore, but like when Haley was like 14, like, and I would take her friends to the beach and pick them up. I would.
Where's this going?
No, I would always
put the
put
line.
like I'd put like
like-
on purpose, and walk them down to the beach just to embarrass the fuck out of
Old school,
just to-
lifeguard.
yeah, just to embarrass her and all of her fucking friends, and just to be a jackass. But then I would like rinse it off right away. But I just do that shit just to embarrass Haley and all of her friends.
Tree, how you feeling?
I'm pretty good. I've had a pretty good week. I had a graduation party on Saturday. They had the Panini's. They had the Panini's food truck, and then
Hello?
she had a mechanical bull.
I'm just kidding, dude.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, you know what
It's
I
like I
mean?
can hear his ringer going off. I'm like, did he just
Yeah,
answer
no,
the fucking phone?
His
line?
girl's calling. She wants to know where he's at.
yeah.
He lied to her. He probably told her he was
it's
somewhere.
work. See,
You know, but she
Chappelle
sees you on
Roofing,
the-
it's work.
Oh, okay. It is work. You don't answer
Yeah,
that. You never
Tree-
answer the work call
Tree-
after you're done with work, right?
Yeah, nah,
Don't
I have
answer
a
that
demanding
one.
job.
Tree went to see the train that drove through today.
Yeah.
Oh, how was that?
Dude, it
I
was
heard
fucking
it.
packed.
I bet.
I went over by Spirits. I didn't know it was
Yeah.
going to come past 305 or else I would have just went home afterward.
Oh, okay.
But I went down to Spirits, and it was
They were
fucking
having a whole
packed.
party over there. They said they
Yeah.
were going to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I got something to tell you.
Yeah, I think, 2:31 it came around, or 2:50, 2:40?
No, it didn't. It was running 20 minutes late,
Late,
so
yeah.
it didn't get there till
Right?
like 3:30.
Well, I remember because I could hear it from my house. I could hear the train blowing, and I looked. I was like, I thought it was like, I saw it at like 2:51.
It was supposed to stop in Euclid from like 1:30 to 2, but then
Oh,
it
and
was
then
later. Yeah. Andrea texted me and was like, it hasn't even left there yet, whatever. So yeah, it was like 20 minutes behind.
Okay.
But it was, dude, the people were it was crazy. I'm like, don't you people have jobs? I worked.
Right.
I was done at 1:30.
Dude, they're all autistic on disability. Like,
Who's that?
the people that like the trains.
No, there was some guy, he had this like huge tripod, like bigger than that one. Fucking huge. And he's like, stand back 25 feet because of blah, blah, blah. And it was just because people were in a shot.
Yeah, fuck
But
yeah.
my whole mind was, I was there with Poo-Tang. I ran into Poo-Tang, and I'm sitting there with him. And then there's like this lady with her son, like her younger son. I was like, I'm scared that these parents are fucking stupid and they don't say anything to their kids. And there's going to be a kid that runs out in front of the train.
Oh, that's
There's
okay.
still the train things.
They were in front of that.
Yeah, they're all lined up along the side of the railroad tracks.
Yeah, they
Really?
just because the arm came
Dude,
down.
it's a big occasion. It's it's the last running and largest steam engine train
in the US,
In the
I
U.S.
think.
overall,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's a really big area. It comes around once a year.
They were running it as like the historical
Is it
thing
only?
for the 250.
I thought it was longer than just once a year. I thought this like hasn't been up this way in like 6 years.
Really? I have no idea.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
No, I remember him doing it before, but maybe it was.
Because I think it was a while ago. Because I remember it coming through before too.
There were
I don't
people
know if
putting
it's once a year or
pennies
not.
on the track and
Oh my God, that's how
shit
you
like
lose
that.
something.
and
My dad used to do that as a
That's,
kid.
like,
They
dangerous.
do that. Yeah, they launch.
Yeah, they launch. It fucking go right through your ass.
Yeah, it damages
Yeah,
a lot of
there was-
cars.
there was a lot of people. And anytime a train came on the other tracks, people would be like, "It's coming!" And like the real train people were like, "No, that's not happening over there." But Poo-Tang was standing right underneath the arm. I was like, "You need to move because this thing's gonna just come down on you." And I'm like, "And I don't want to be the person that has to tell everybody that you died from watching a fucking train."
That would be the way Poo-Tang dies. The train fucking arm comes down and kills him.
Yeah, knocks him out, then he gets ran over.
All right, a few announcements before we really get started with Anthony. If anyone needs a DJ of any sort or any sort of entertainment, please message us. We could do trivia, karaoke, and bingo. Literally just about anything. Please book us. And then this Saturday is our third annual Let's Get Tanked pub crawl. We have over 50 people pre-registered, and the weather is going to be absolutely beautiful. It's supposed to be 78 degrees for the bar crawl. So if you haven't registered and you still want to attend, you can still register with me, but shirts are very limited. We're starting at Frank and Tony's in downtown Willoughby at 3 p.m. So if you're not doing anything Saturday, come join us for a great time.
George is excited because he'll be able to get back into Frank and Tony's that day.
That is the day I'm allowed back.
The band.
The ban has been lifted. The ban has been lifted.
So after the third ban, are they just going to be like?
He has
You
3
can't.
strikes.
You can't ban Daddy.
Oh,
It's
try.
kind
Done forever.
It's
Don't
kind of
try.
like a DUI. Like you get 5 and you're done for good.
Nah.
Oh, it's just gonna be a matter of time.
I don't think so because Judge Cicconetti had like 6 DUIs and he still had a license.
Yeah, the judge. That is true.
All right.
All right, we're going to really dive in. We diving in now?
Yeah.
All right, if you're just tuning in, we have Anthony Moissis in the Lincoln Lounge. He is the owner of Anthony's Family Restaurant in Eastlake. Anthony, once again, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, George.
You ready to get rolling?
I'm ready. I'm rolling now. You know,
ready for the
I'm having a good time.
Questions
just
to
being
start
here.
firing
Yeah,
off?
you can fire any questions you want. I don't know if I'm gonna be honest answering them or not. So depending on what the questions are. I mean,
The only
No.
honest one on this
I
show
mean,
is Abe right there.
Honest Abe, right?
Yeah, Honest
that's
Abe's the only honest
guy.
one. We lie through
I
our
mean,
teeth.
I should have got like you should have gave me the questions
No,
that's
you
not.
can't
I
do
want to know
that. You
the
can't
truth.
do
I don't
that.
want you thinking about.
I saw once in a Democratic, debate that the one side did get the questions. I never got the questions.
That's the fun
Everyone
part
else
about
has
the show.
questions
No
for
one
me?
knows what the hell I'm about to say.
Okay,
Yeah,
am I allowed to smoke cigarettes?
You
in
can
here?
smoke a cigarette.
You
You're
guys-
the only one that gets smoked.
No, we're not
Let
going to
'em.
smoke. No,
Please, no.
no cigarettes. I got to sit here this
We-
long without
we
smoking.
used to have a fog.
You want some pouches?
No.
Yeah, all right, no smoking.
Yeah.
No smoke.
Like that's that Friends episode. She's like, you smell like smoke. He's like, I swear I don't have it. He has the whole pack in his
Yeah.
front pocket.
I mean, I think if I lit up a
You want-
cigarette, it
Do you
might
do
smell
those
better.
on pouches?
Want to try it on?
Yeah, let me try one of those. What is that?
That- you've had one with me, and
Here,
you did
you
not-
might need to.
I promise they are
What is
not.
this? Is this tobacco?
We
Yeah,
promise.
it's a nicotine salt.
It's a nicotine.
Okay,
powder.
so
So
I
put
got a
it in
quick
your top
story.
lip.
This is weak because one time I was at a local bar, and I met this Indian guy, and I had some Indian chewing tobacco the first time. Has anyone ever had it?
No,
Oh
I've
my
heard about
gosh.
it.
Listen, I got so sick. I never got so sick. This guy was chewing it like it was nothing, so I thought I was going to be cool. He gave me some. It was the strongest tobacco I've ever
Is
had.
that you breathing hard? Who's breathing heavy? Good.
It's
grief.
probably me.
Stop breathing.
No, it's definitely Ed. I know it's Ed.
We all know.
I'm not
that-
trying.
We all
I
know.
tried.
Sounds like fucking
I tried to
Darth Vader.
So
dip once in 2006, and that was the only time I've ever had tobacco in my body. I got so dizzy and sick at work, I had to go home.
The first time I ever did one of these Zyn pouches, it was a 9 milligram or whatever it is. I put it in, and it made me get lightheaded, and I threw up in the bathroom. And this is less than 6 months ago, 7 months ago.
You got to try this Indian tobacco. It looks like little nerd rock candy, and you put this stuff in here, and then you start chewing on it. It is so strong. I was so sick. I never touched this stuff again. And this guy was handling it like a champ. This guy, I don't want to say his name, but he owns a bunch of businesses in Northeast Ohio. He's a good guy. And he introduced me to it, and I couldn't handle it.
I'm breathing. I'm sorry.
You
It's okay,
sound
you're
like
allowed to
you're
breathe.
fat and overweight.
No,
is
he's
what
not
he
fat and
sounds
overweight.
like.
I am fat and
You're
overweight.
allowed to breathe.
Sounds like he just
What do you
walked
want the
down
guy
the
to hold his
stairs.
breath?
You don't hear his breathing? Do you guys
No,
hear
I
his
mean,
breathing in the
Well,
headphones?
obviously, we all do.
This guy is ridiculous.
Jesus, you're acting like somebody
Well,
put sand in
you
your
know
food.
who
Totally
can't
fine.
hear him is Ed because his fucking headphones he turned all the way down so he doesn't even hear it.
Nope.
This stuff is starting to work a little bit now.
Oh, it works. It works.
There's a second one there if you need a little
He's gonna
more
get
later.
sick and barf all over me.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's just enough to take that edge off. That's what.
One
that's why I
time
didn't
Anthony
do it.
comes on the show and then he pukes everywhere because of Ed.
Yeah.
Way to fuck it up, Ed.
I thought it would
Would
have
you
been
have
from
it any
George's
other
fart.
way?
All right, let's really get in with Anthony. We're all over the place right now.
I mean, I'm having fun just, being here talking about everything else. We really got to talk about
yeah,
it.
Yes.
Yes.
The
We
people
love you.
People want to hear the story.
Okay, they want to hear the story. The
All
true
right,
story or
Anthony.
the fake story?
Way back when, you could tell however story you want.
I
I know most of the real
I got a
stories.
lot of stories, you know what I mean?
All right, way back when, before you owned the restaurant, where did you kind of make your start in the restaurant business? Like, how did you started as a server, busser?
So I was born in the business. So my dad is a Greek immigrant. My father came to the States with 4 or 5 of my uncles. And back in the 70s, everyone was opening up these diners, Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland diners. And they were running 24-hour diners. So I was kind of born into the business where my dad owned restaurants. My uncles owned restaurants. So from the time I was 6, 7 years old, I was in these restaurants, you know what I mean? I actually started working in these restaurants when I was about 7 years old. I used to butter toast for $1 a day. That's how I got started. Literally. I would butter toast for $1 a day.
How many hours were you working?
Huh? So when I was about 7 and 8 years old, 10 years, about from 7, I would work weekends.
Yeah, you can pay them whatever you want.
But they were paying me.
We can't hear
What?
you.
Hey,
Well, first year was breathing too heavy.
they weren't paying me the minimum wage, but I didn't care because I liked it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I went from, I remember one summer I was working 5 hours a day, and I would work 6 days a week, and I would stand on a 5-gallon bucket to reach that dish machine, to run that machine. I think I was 10 years old, and I would make $5 a day. I would work 6 days a week. I would clear $30 in the summer, and I was rich. I'll be honest. I was the only kid, 10 years old, making $30 a day. I didn't have any expenses. So when I would go up to Lawson's or whatever, the gum and everything, it was cheap back then. I had money, you know what I mean? But so I was born into the business,
Bitches love them. They're like, Anthony got cash.
I always had a little cash, you know what I mean? Always,
you still always have a little cash.
You always got to have a little bit of cash, you know what I mean? But
until the government takes that from everybody.
Well, if we talk about paying taxes, it's I enjoy paying taxes. You know what I mean? I believe in paying taxes. I don't believe in what they do with our taxes all the time. You know what I mean?
Not helping us out.
Yeah, I mean.
You know what they do with our taxes? Take 8 hours to get a guy out of the house while they stand there and be on their phones and text friends and family.
Yeah, but that guy had weapons on him. That guy in Menor?
Did they find a weapon?
He had like knives and guns on him.
Doesn't matter. You have a fucking SWAT team.
Talking to Anthony to this.
Yeah, but they're not.
It's okay. We can talk about anything we want.
Yeah,
we just said when we started the show, we talk about anything.
No, only because he said, talk about taxes. I'm just talking about wasting our tax money.
No,
do you guys remember when there was a gunman in the school and they took forever? They all waited to go before going into the school.
That was a different situation.
That was worse.
That was completely different than this guy in the house.
So did you ever save any of your money as a kid?
I always save money.
But even as a kid? At 10?
Yeah, even as a kid. So when I was about 10, 11 years old, I remember buying a go-kart. I paid $656 for this go-kart at Kart World in Paynesville. I lived on the west side. After tax, it cost me $713.72. And I had this two-seater go-kart from Kart World. And I must have been in the 6th or 7th grade, and the kids would roll up on their bicycles. I would roll up to the bike rack with my go-kart. You know what I mean? So it was pretty cool. But then the teacher told me, you can't bring this to school. So then a buddy of mine.
He was locking up his golf cart.
Yeah, I would. But but you got to remember one thing about me is I came from a lower middle-class family where I bought my own shoes. I bought my own clothes. I bought my own shirts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there were certain things I was doing at a young age that.
How many siblings do you have? There's 3, right?
I'm one of 6.
Holy shit! I didn't know there was that many.
I'm one of 6.
Good
Yeah, I'm one
grief.
of 6.
Your parents are rabbits.
How many brothers and sisters?
So it's I'm one of 6. So there's one sister and the rest are brothers.
Okay.
So 5 brothers.
So you
one
got 4
sister.
brothers and 1 sister.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm in the middle. There's a couple younger, a couple older.
How is your family relationship with your brothers and sisters?
So listen, I grew up in a unique
fucking shit up
environment.
right now,
Listen,
George.
I grew up in a unique environment. I had my mom is Italian, Sicilian, Italian, whatever you want to say, and then my dad's Greek immigrant. So you put the Greek and Italian together, and I got to see a lot of stuff as a kid growing up, you know what I mean? But it wasn't always the best stuff, but I still got to learn a lot of things from my childhood and not to repeat it in my adulthood with my own children now, you know what I mean? I love my mom. I love my dad. I have respect. I love them. I honor them. But there's certain things that, we all make mistakes. I'm not a perfect parent either. I made plenty of mistakes with my kids. But I did get to learn a lot of things in my childhood that I was able to see and not repeat those mistakes, if that makes any sense.
I feel like your mom's short.
My mom and my dad. My mom, for a lady, she's not short. My dad, more for a man, is a little shorter, maybe.
I don't know why. Like, I feel like she would be like the same size as Pam.
Pam.
My
mom's shrinking.
Now, I love Pam, you know what I mean? I go out with George's mom. I go out with Pam and Hope.
Hey,
and
let's simmer down there.
What do you mean?
What's simmer down? Stepdad soon.
What? I don't want to be friends.
kidding.
I'm not friends with your mom.
No,
I'm
kidding. I'm kidding.
Geez.
I think Anthony's officially becoming a polygamist.
What does that mean?
You can have multiple wives.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Geez.
Hopefully Catherine's not listening.
No, listen, Catherine.
Dude, your wife is amazing.
And that's what we're
So-
that's my next question moving forward. Or
Move forward, George. We're always moving forward. We're not going backwards, you know what I mean?
So you own the restaurant with your wife, Catherine. Can you talk about how you guys met?
So, yeah. So okay, so listen. I'm 16 years old, okay? I'm not in school.
Right.
I dropped out of high school. You know, I never finished. What's my highest grade? I finished the 8th grade, okay? So I never finished the 9th grade. So I went to work full-time at 16 years old. On my birthday, October, my mom signed me out crying from school. You had to be 16 before you could officially quit. In the meantime, I was just truant, you know. I just wouldn't go.
Yeah.
I would miss.
And then when you did show up, you got kicked out of class.
I'd get kicked out, or I'd get in trouble, or whatever. I'm not going to go into detail with that, but so. Listen, no, I'm 16 years old. I'm working 70 hours a week. Okay?
Chris's ears perked up when you said you got kicked out of class because Chris wasn't a good student either.
Was not.
School, I didn't like school. School was set up for me. It didn't work for me.
Right.
Like, we had to put 30 kids in this class, and we're all going to do the same thing and this and that. I would start daydreaming. I'd start drifting. We're learning about, you know, I remember algebra came. I'm looking around like, why we got the X, the Y, and like, what's going on?
Why is there
here
letters
now?
with numbers?
Like, why are we doing this? I don't understand. Do we use it today? Does anyone use it today? Maybe someone does. Maybe engineers do. I don't know. But I'm working 70 hours a week.
The only X I have is my X's.
$5 an hour, 70 hours a week I was working when I quit school. I'm working at a restaurant in Euclid. Catherine is working. She's a server. I'm a cook, you know. At 16 when I dropped out.
Tale as old as time.
I'm sorry?
Tale as old as time.
Yep, cooks and servers.
Okay, so that's what happened. She was sharp. She was sharp. I'm 16. I know I'm opening up a restaurant, you know what I mean? I meet Catherine. I'm like, hey, you want to open up a restaurant with me? She goes like, what are you talking about? I said, every week I'm going to give you $250, and you're going to match it, and every Monday you're going to go to the bank and put the money in the bank, you know? So we were saving, you know, $500 a week if you do the math. We saved about $35,000. From there, I think we borrowed $30,000. We had a loan shark that gave us $15,000 in a bag. You know, we were doing all kinds of stuff. And we ended up opening up Anthony's, you know, June of 1999. We were 20 years old. And then from there, she's my girlfriend. From there, she's my wife. From there, she's the mother of my children. And one of the best things that's ever happened to me is I got an awesome one. She's scary good. She makes me want to be a better man.
She is. So I
really
worked
does.
for Aunt, man. She is awesome. She's just, she doesn't stop. Oh, here we go.
So, did you say it, Chris? So, lucky, I don't believe in luck. You know what I mean? So, I
hope Anthony rips into him.
when I was 10 years old and 12 years old, I would open up the refrigerator at home, and there was no food in my refrigerator, okay? And I would close that refrigerator, and there was something in my brain at that age that would tell me my kids won't live like this. And from there, I used to pray to my wife for my wife before I ever even knew my wife. So I believe my wife was a blessing more than being lucky, if that makes any sense.
Well, then you have
know
a
what I mean?
blessing that you have an old school wife.
I don't know what old school means.
Meaning that she's
traditional.
Traditional.
She's
yeah,
traditional.
that's what I mean.
There's no modernists. There's no trends. We don't follow trends. We don't follow modernists. We don't. We stay traditional.
Correct. That's what
You know
I mean.
Yeah. So understood. So my apologies. I didn't understand.
Meaning like the new school ain't like that.
Oh man, you got to be careful because you know, as a man or even as a lady, who you pick as your partner in crime means a lot.
It's one of the most important things you choose in life.
Arguably, yes, it has to be because I always say it like this: if you fall in love with a stripper, marry a stripper, have kids with a stripper, and then the shit hits the fan, is it the stripper's fault? I don't think it is.
No, it's your fault.
Thank you.
I think it's your fault.
I hope the stripper doesn't hit the fan on the
You know what I mean? You're not supposed to fall in love with the stripper. You're just not. Because that's going to be the mother of your children. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't know, you know. What do I know? That's just how I think about it.
Well, good for you for
I don't
being smart enough to pick out the right girl. Congratulations on that.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
You know, I just found out Anthony's like younger than me. You're a year older than me. A couple months older than me.
So I'm a 78 birth year, so I'm 47.
Yeah, and I'm 79, and I just turned 47.
So
You're turning 48 in October.
yes.
I've always thought you were like way younger than me.
Well, thank you. But I feel like I'm 70 sometimes.
I mean, working in the kitchen,
Not all the
working in the
time.
kitchen does that to you.
You got to pace yourself. You can't burn yourself out. You got to pace yourself, and I pace myself. I know when to rest. I know when to go. I know how to stay consistent. I know how to stay disciplined. I mean, like my Monday today, I'm up at 5:30, 6 in the morning. I do my routine at home. I get to work, 9:30. I start my stuff. I have a routine on Monday. I do my payroll. I clear my week. I send in my stuff. I cooked on the line a little bit today, too. From
Was
there,
it
I
all
do
the
lunch.
food that you brought us? Dude, you brought so much
So I didn't
food.
cook any of that food.
Fucking
you know
delicious.
what I mean?
Well, thanks to the cooks. who
Thank
did
you
do
for
it
bringing
us.
the food.
You're very welcome. The pleasure's mine, though, honestly. I love to give away food. I love people to taste my food. I love to feed people. I love to serve people. I mean, I'm in the service industry.
Yeah, I
you
am
know what
too.
I mean?
And there's nothing better
Right.
than like I'll make a drink for somebody, and they haven't had it before, and I think it's a really good drink. But to see their faces when they really enjoy it, it's
Right.
always a great
Yeah.
feeling.
Oh, Ed has a heart.
Sometimes.
It grew this much right there.
It's supposed to grow a little bit each and every year. I think we're all supposed to grow a little bit. I mean, you should have seen me when I was 15 and 20 years old. I'm totally different today than I was yesterday.
That's what all of them said. Ed's still in that.
Well, Ed's probably a little younger than us. I don't want to try to guess his age.
He's 32, 31,
Yeah,
32.
to be
32. He's a year
30.
behind
Hey,
me.
to be 32 again, But you're 30.
33.
Yeah, you guys are babies.
I was
so.
28
Not
for
Chris.
2 years because I was bad at
We
math.
call that the fucking 50s couch that you're sitting on over there.
I mean,
Because me and Chris are the two oldest, so they call us the 50s.
They're a
couch.
lot older.
We're only in our late 40s.
we're all
twice my age.
Yeah, but I don't act my age.
No,
I
we
def-
know.
I definitely don't either. Like I
Yeah.
say all the time, the one time we were at Frank and Tony's, and the girls, all the bartenders thought he was
This
in his
is
40s.
a fake story.
No, it's a real story.
They were
They
just
all
saying
thought he
that.
was in his 40s,
No
and I was
one-
like, wait, if
no-
you think he's in his 40s,
They
how old am
know-
I? And they're like, you're in your
I
30s.
went to school with all them. They
No.
know that I'm not in
No.
my 40s.
No.
Yes.
They thought I was in my 30s.
They were just being nice, Tree.
Because you're a woman.
All right, Anthony, you have
I just never got kicked out.
kicked out of what?
School.
Frank and Tony's.
Oh,
School
Frank and
either.
Tony's.
Still can happen. No, I'm just kidding. Anthony,
Yeah.
you and Catherine have 3 kids together. Do you want to give them a shout out?
Oh, yeah, for sure. So, my son, Anthony, greatest son in the world.
Junior.
Yeah, Junior. Call him
Junior.
the champ, Junior. Anthony, he's awesome. The kid's an awesome kid. My middle child, Selena. I love her. She's beautiful. And my youngest, Mia. It really is Mia, but we call her Mia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's named after my Aunt Mia, the nicest aunt
Then
I ever had.
and Junior has a detailing car. We'll just give him a shout out. Why not?
We'll give him a shout out. If you want your car clean, it's Moistis Mobile Detailing.
He cleans my car. I
Yeah,
mean,
he does George's
does
one.
my
Oh,
car.
he's the one that
Like
found
that,
my
yeah.
keys in there.
Yeah, he's the one.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
He won't clean my cars, though. I tell him, get me on your schedule. Put me on your schedule.
He does
He's
And
like,
then he's
no.
always erasing me off. And he's like, oh, sorry, Dad. I booked somebody else. I'm like, you know what I mean?
And then, and then your other daughter is playing volleyball at Kentucky.
No, so Selena's at Kentucky. Selena doesn't play volleyball anymore. She went to NDCL and played NDCL.
Okay, she played at NECL. Okay.
And then my youngest is going to be a senior this year, NDCL playing volleyball. Last year they made it to, I think, the Final Four, and then I don't know what happened. This team just,
crumbled.
man, they were down 0-2, then they tied it up, and we thought we were going to win it, and the next thing you know, they lost.
Lost it.
You know what I mean? They were all crying and sad, but I hope they get back there this year and try to learn from the mistakes the previous year.
Do your kids want anything to do with the restaurant
I-
business? I know you and I have talked
So-
about this, so like,
The real question is, do I want them to have anything to do with the restaurant
Okay.
business? That's the real question. So my kids, I kept them out of the restaurant when they were younger because I want them to get educated.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the big things about me is I want my kids to get educated through college, and then they can do whatever they want to do after that. Find something you enjoy. Find something you are passionate about, and then, do it. And then, I enjoy what I do.
Right.
Like, I truly enjoy it. And I have a philosophy, the way I run my business, like, we're always been people before profits. You know what I mean? Profits are always secondary to the community, to the people we serve, to the team that we get to surround ourselves with, that all comes before the profits. You know what I mean? And then the profits just come. They just happen to come after that, because if you take care of the people, everything else falls into place. You got to remember, I remember when I opened up the restaurant, I was making $500 a week cooking, and all I wanted to do was make $1,000 a week. Right. You know, honestly, I was looking to make $1,000 a week, and my wife to make $1,000 a week. And then we opened up this place, and it never did what we thought it was going to do. Right. And it's still doing. We still can't believe what it's doing. Yeah. Because it's grown every year in the 27 years. You know, we've had a couple down years, but for the most, it's the best.
How'd you guys handle COVID?
COVID, we did good in COVID.
Really?
We got a lot better in COVID. Where we got to separate ourselves was COVID. COVID was a blessing for us, even though it was a total shit show. It was a shit show.
Yeah, we've talked about the COVID stuff.
It was the dumbest thing I ever been part of. Whatever. It is what it is. I don't think we know the truth. I'm a truth seeker. I don't think we know the truth. I don't think they're going to give us the truth. I don't even know if they know the truth.
We still don't know about good reason. We don't know about the truth about the moon landing 50 years ago.
Oh
nah, we were on there. Landing. But Ed, back to your question on COVID. Mm-hmm. We closed in COVID. You know, it could have been takeout only. I looked around. I said, we're shutting it down. You know,
oh, really?
They're like, well, what about the takeouts? And, you know, we staff a lot of people at the restaurant. So I'm thinking, like, well, who am I cutting out and who am I keeping? Because we're a team. Either we're all rolling together or we're going down together. So we ended up shutting it down. We got involved in a remodel, killing some time because I still work. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I have to work. If I don't work, I'll go crazy. I think men are made to work. You know what I mean? I work. I find my purpose in my work. So we did a lot of stuff. We learned how to do takeout orders better. We did a remodel. We did some stuff inside. And then when we reopened, we opened in July. We closed in March, opened in July. And it was a total shit show. It was the biggest shit show I ever been part of. For like the first 18 months to 2 years, I had so many issues I was dealing with. But we pushed through them. We stayed bold. We stayed to our true selves.
I want to bring up the one big thing that you guys changed during COVID.
What did we change?
The salad bar.
We had it. It wasn't our fault.
But I'm going to tell you what. This salad bar is a pain in the ass.
Listen.
Working at Anthony's personally and having to fill that salad bar is a fucking bitch.
Listen.
It sucked.
We are glad the salad bar's gone.
No,
the salad bar is never coming back. They can talk about the salad bar all they want, but it's over. When we reopened, we were not allowed to have the salad bar per health department code. They didn't want it. Or you had to have someone up there serving it. The health department doesn't like it. They wanted it gone 10 years before COVID.
Right.
When COVID came, they made it a point we're getting rid of these things. Now all of a sudden some people want to bring them back, da-da-da-da-da. People miss our salad bar. We had a nice, clean salad bar.
Yeah.
It was a lot of work for the salad bar.
Okay.
But listen, on the flip side,
yeah.
There's more work now by not having a salad bar because now we have to make our salads. We have to run soups. We have to run salads. We didn't have to run that before. We're the guests. They would go up and get their own soup and salad. So on the service side of it, it's a little bit more difficult for the servers that are serving the guests, but salad bar, man, it's gone.
He gone.
I know. I teared up when you posted that it was gone. I was like, I get it, but
if you look at a lot of places in our area, there's other than the Chinese buffet, all the buffets are gone. Hometown buffet is gone. In this area, at least.
Joey's has one.
I was actually thinking about the salad bar.
I think they still have a good salad bar. I think Joey's does a good job still with their salad bar. They brought theirs back. So listen, this is the backside story of the salad bar. We thought about bringing it back. We had this thing stored in a pods container for about a year. This was a custom-made salad bar out of Buffalo. I think we paid like $22,000 to build this thing. We store this in a pods container. A year and a half goes by. Health department's like, so we're like, okay, let's go see the salad bar. You know what I mean? We're going to get the salad bar. We go into the pod container, and for some stupid reason, the roof was leaking. And all the water leaked into the salad bar, and it rotted it out. So from there, we're like, that's it. The salad bar's gone. You know what I mean? We called the scrap guy. Scrap guy busted it, broke it down, and he threw the wood in the garbage. He took the metal, and that was the end of the salad bar.
Another part of the salad bar not being there is you fit 3 more tables there?
Two more,
at least two more. But you got to think that's 2 more filled tables making
so
compared to that salad bar.
Keep going.
We just brought 2 more tables in 4 months ago. It took us 6 years after the salad bar was gone to put those extra 2 tables in. So now we have, I think, we're still small. We are 90 seats.
And then pre-COVID, you had the big round.
No, that was before a 17 remodel.
Okay.
So in 2017, we did an interior remodel, and that round was gone.
That was the biggest table.
That round was funny, man. They loved that round table.
But it was so stupid, the space it took up.
Dumb.
They had this big round table, probably the size of these chairs, the size of our set, right?
Huge.
It didn't make sense because half the time there was no one sitting there. I'm like, you could have just got 6 big tables and put them together before you have this big round. It was ridiculous.
That was one of my complaints working at Spirits when I was there. Those tables inside are way too big. You could fit, and anytime all the tables are filled, you can't walk between them and get people their food. It's like, get rid of those tables. Get the smaller tables in. You'll get at least one more row of tables in there if you just get rid of those giant tables, and you'll be able to sit more people. And they're like, oh, I don't think you're going to do it. Or they'll come and do it like maybe a year from now, or they'll never do it.
The one see, I've never been in that Spirit.
It's awesome.
Huge,
I love going in there on Thursdays because, Ted Reiser?
He's the guy who plays
He's the man with 100 gigs. Ted Reiser. Always recommend going to see Ted Reiser at least once. But he does a bike and mic night. So on Thursday nights, people ride their motorcycles in, or people drive in that can play an instrument. And he has his drum set up, his bass, his guitar, his keyboards, all there. You can just go up and play if you know how to play.
Is it a nice place, he asked Ed?
Yeah.
I got to go check it out. I've never been there.
It's
you know
nice,
what I mean?
especially in the summertime.
That patio.
They have the garage doors, the whole
really?
the whole half the building is garage doors, so everything's opened up. They have a big patio. It's super nice.
I got to check it out. And you're there, huh? So
I was there. I'm now at Double D's Honky Tonk.
Oh, you just
great
told
barbecue,
me that.
great
Yeah,
smokehouse.
sweet. You just
it's right across the street from Spirits.
And I haven't been there yet. I'd like to check that place out.
That's a big ass place.
Yeah,
too.
and if you do the Gimme 5 option, it's $55, but you get a huge portion of meat. It's great for 4 people.
How many times have you done this already by yourself?
Oh, I just do the half rack of ribs every time. I get like $17 off my meal, so I'm paying $2 and some change for a half rack of ribs. I fucking love it.
What kind of employee discount is that? That's a legit.
That's our employee discount. And when we're not working, we get 30% off. But that's like if we bring in somebody gets a check and we get the check, or I'll get the check, he'll just be like, all right, yeah, we'll take 30% off for you.
Shit, when are you taking me out?
I don't know.
I know, what the fuck? Me too. You always eat more than I do.
Well, it's supposed to not be like a
this
family
motherfucker
discount.
calls me fat all the time, but he'll down 8 tacos like it's nothing.
But it goes straight to his ass. You should see his juicy lumps of booty.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
We went to Chagrin River Diner in downtown Willoughby one time for like brunch.
Oh, that was good.
This son of a bitch. I used to work there. The food is awesome.
Yeah.
My son loved it. I was neutral. My son thought it was the coolest thing ever because
Chagrin
they were
River
cooking
Diner.
in front of
Chagrin River.
Yeah. But I did like kind of working there. Some people ain't done it. Whatever. Anyways, this motherfucker ate 8 eggs, 2 pancakes, 4 things of sausage?
Was he coming morning
No, it was
over?
1 pancake, 4 sausages, hash browns.
2 sets of hash browns.
No, I didn't get the first round of it.
Oh,
and then they forgot my fruit, but I got that on the way out.
Yeah.
We go out to eat, and I'm like, I was still on my prime rib, and I had just gotten done eating my eggs.
I'm
He's already
done.
ordering on his second plate. This motherfucker will put you out of business.
I can eat, man.
Yeah.
So I won the wing eating contest at Fats, which they do. It's a pound of wings.
Not the last one. You're not the defending
champion. That dude
cheated.
He kept eating after the bell rang.
We got to get him in the hot dog eating contest.
Oh, I hate hot dogs.
I
hate hot dogs.
Dude, get him in an egg contest.
Oh, my
an
God. I'll
contest.
destroy eggs.
Really?
Yeah, Anthony, you should do this.
I've been making, right now in the mornings, I've been making deviled eggs for my breakfast right now.
The crazy part is he sucks one in his mouth and one up his ass.
Really?
He always say that. He always goes straight to that. I don't understand.
That's kind of an acquired taste, deviled eggs. I used to not like them. Now I eat them.
I love hard-boiled eggs. I love hard-boiled eggs.
See, me, I would just hard-boil and salt.
Yeah.
Salt like that.
Yeah.
You know
So,
what I mean?
sometimes if I do, the one time I had been making soft-boiled eggs for so long that I have an internal clock to be like, all right, it's done.
You know when it's
done.
Yeah,
I thought I was trying to do deviled eggs, so I went. I'm like, oh, these got to be done. I got one, cooled it, cracked it. I felt it. I'm like, fuck, it's soft-boiled now.
Yeah.
So I cut it in half. I did a line of mayo, a line of, mustard, And then I just sprinkled paprika on it, ate it like that. It was just as good as a deviled egg.
awesome.
But I put the other ones back in and then made deviled eggs.
Are we talking about deviled eggs?
Talk about whatever we want to talk about because the podcast is like talk about anything you guys want to
my
talk about.
one question I had about the restaurant. So there was NPR did a really cool piece that was talking about that dude was an economist. He wrote a book for restaurants that was about analyzing table profitability because he was looking at every table is real estate. And that's what you look at as. So he would analyze which tables made the least money, and he would recommend you get rid of that table so you can have more space. He was analyzing the distances of the tables from each other, the seats from each other, and how it can actually increase your profits by like 10, 15%.
It's 100% true.
Yeah.
I know for a
100%
fact there's
true.
one table at Anthony's that some people don't like sitting in.
We force them in there when
And
we
it's
you
that,
know what I mean? We
and
trick
it's
them into
that
the
first booth.
table. Especially
Just
in the
because it's
wintertime.
by the door.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
really?
by the door and it's open and closed by
It's
the
the only
case.
one
But listen,
but still.
one thing is the booths fill up before the tables, and
Yeah.
the guests
Yeah.
like the booths better. So when all the booths, they're going to take that booth over the
Yeah.
table, believe it or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we've done our dining room a couple times now, and right now we're at 24 tables where we were at 20 tables. So those 4 tables and an extra 20% seating capacity is the way we look at it. You know what I mean? But
So what's like the average bill for the meal? Like how much would that roast beef and mashed potatoes I ate be? Then?
so that roast beef, mashed potatoes comes with soup and salad. That's gonna probably be $15.
That's a really good deal.
You know, that's $15.
So each person spent 50.
I
and 4
can't
times
believe you've
spending
never been there.
$60 for a table. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like the average table bill.
15.
Yeah.
But like tonight, chicken parm's got a blue plate special, and you're eating that for $8.99.
Yeah, your blue
Oh,
plate
really?
Because we
specials.
run these specials too. You know,
Wow.
we'll run specials.
This
you know?
Yeah.
dude's at El
I
Palenque
used to
5
show.
nights a week, and he's never been across the street to Anthony's.
So
It's crazy.
that's fine. He
Yeah,
likes
that is
Mexican.
crazy.
So El Palenque,
I just love
Azteca.
margaritas.
I
It seems
love
like I'm Greek
Azteca.
and Italian. You
It
can't.
smells like one too.
El Palenque's legit though. Tonight's their taco night.
Yeah, and then three.
No,
or
they know.
Was it
They know. They
I
go-
know, too.
Right after the
$2.99
show,
margaritas?
right after the
Hey.
show, you know how many times they've been there?
The one time we went there a couple weeks ago, he fucking killed 7 or 8 tacos.
They do a good job. I think they
And
do
they're
a
quick.
good job. And they're reasonable price for it. But I like Azteca better.
I've
'Cause,
not been.
listen, I get this chicken and steak fajita. They bring this
That's all
thing out. This
Heisley.
thing is steaming. It's the old what? Tony Roma's or what was that old building? I can't remember.
Another
It's
place
Heisley,
that had the good salad bar. They were known for their salad bar before.
Ruby
Ruby
Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
That's what it
Oh,
was. Yes.
Dude,
man.
we used to buy their slabs of ribs.
They had
and
those
cook those
little-
at home, and then we
Yeah.
would make our own barbecue.
Talk
sauce
about-
They
for
had the
them.
diced ham.
Talk
Oh.
about the
Because
best
they
salad
were,
bar.
and they
Oh.
had beef ribs, which a lot of places do pork ribs, but I grew up doing beef ribs, so they're bigger.
Yeah.
They're more meaty.
Chris is over here like,
yeah.
I used to be fat, and you guys keep talking about
Well,
food.
So if you still want to eat the beef rib, you can go now like you do a cowboy steak or something, or a bone-in ribeye, and that's the rib.
Yeah.
That's the beef rib, believe it or
Oh,
not.
my dad, there was a huge deal on ribs, so we have like 2 more full racks of ribs in the freezer right now, and it's just a matter of time before we make them. I'm looking forward to that.
I do have to say I'll tell you my story of when I first met you, but your fucking stuffed pepper soup on
I didn't bring
Thursdays.
it either.
Oh my God.
That's Thursday. Yeah.
That is the one thing I could walk in and I'm like, all I want is a stuffed pepper soup. There was a couple times, it's been a while, but I would walk in and it just smells through the whole restaurant.
I
I'm like,
used
that's
to.
all I want to fucking eat.
I used to get a cup of mashed potatoes and put that over top of it. Oh,
Yeah, so George worked at Anthony's.
I ate a lot of
yeah.
soup in my time.
Yeah.
Do you know
Catherine?
Chesterland Tavern?
I'm sorry?
Do you know Chesterland Tavern?
No, but that's on Route 6.
Yeah.
I drove past it before. I'd never been
So
in there.
I used to work there, and the one lady, she came in the morning specifically to make the soups, and they were some of the best goddamn soup I ever had. I got yelled at for stealing the samples.
Yeah, that's
Well, we were
awesome.
allowed
Yeah,
to
yeah,
we
yeah,
were
yeah.
allowed to have soup.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, but I'll never forget his wife coming around the corner. 'Cause this is when I was bussing, and she used to get so mad at me because I'm over here eating soup. There's like a table that needs cleaned off.
He's eating this whole shift, Chris. All he did was eat the whole time.
I was playing football. I was fucking hungry all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but he was eating us. He was taking. He was.
I would. He would come in the back looking for me. I'm
He
fucking
wouldn't
like this.
stop
with a soup.
eating. Like that's enough. Like you know, and he would just keep going and going. But my son eats like that now too.
Yeah.
My son eats a lot. Like
you've had the restaurant for 27 years and counting. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
But what's the biggest thing that has changed from 99 you opened
99
till 2026? What's the biggest change?
Wow. There's a lot that has changed. I mean, we have the internet now to start with. we have social media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't need a news hero anymore. We don't need to advertise on a newspaper anymore. So that changed. But it's.
Did you guys used to send out discount coupons in the mail?
Dude, they're on the back of the back of the Giant Eagle
I
receipts.
remember those as a kid. Seeing that, I was like, "What's Anthony's restaurant?"
They're on the
we
back
don't
of
do
the
that
Giant
anymore,
Eagle.
except at Giant Eagle. We do it at Giant
Oh,
Eagle.
okay.
So what's the biggest thing that's changed? I'm trying to think because so many
marketing.
things have changed.
What about like pricing?
Marketing's different.
Like big the
pricing. Listen,
is way different.
Pricing is doubled today than what it was 30 years ago. But if you look at inflation, every 30 years, everything's going to double anyway. You know, if you look at it as if it's 3% a year, every 30 years, it's 90%. But I'm trying to think the difference today. Wow. I mean, I don't even know where to start, honestly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we are so much better today than we were in 99. Every year we have grown a little bit, and we learn, and we try to get a little bit better. I would like to say the help in the industry, but my team, I got the best team in Lake County. Like our team will stack against any team you want to stack.
I worked
I got
for
some
Anthony
legitimate people
15 years ago now, and there's still the same morning crew that it's been the entire time. Same crew.
Yeah, your competitors.
And shout out to my girl, Letty.
There you go,
Letty's
Letty.
my girl.
Yeah, Letty's awesome, dude.
Letty's
awesome.
Filipino. And
Oh, my
she's
God.
awesome.
She used to work at that place in Euclid
Way
over by
back
the
in the
gas
heyday,
station.
Alexander's.
Yes,
Smith's.
yes.
Yeah.
My family loved
Yes.
her.
This lady, Letty, she's Filipino. She's active.
awesome.
She runs like 10 miles a
Listen.
day. She is my girl, and she used to be my plug to get me alcohol. So her husband was like in the Filipino army or something. Anthony, quote me, something along the lines of that. So she gets this discount on alcohol for some, I don't know what it is. So she used to buy me, I think I threw it away finally. There used to be one up there. These big ass fucking, I don't even know, flavored, I don't even know what the hell it was. They were delicious. Unbelievable. And she used to buy them for me for like half off. Wow.
Dude, so can I tell my first story, my first memory?
Yeah, because I don't remember. I didn't know if
I know you didn't remember because I was like nobody important. You used to
Hey, nobody said that.
Well, no, back then
We are
you
all
were
important.
you were
We're all special in our own way.
So I think you used to get your stuff from GFS for a while.
I do
met.
today.
I remember you. I remember that. And then I used to work at BJ's in Willoughby.
Given BJ's too. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
BJ's Willoughby.
Yeah, you came past. I was working in the deli. You walked past. I was like, "Hey, aren't you that Anthony's guy?" And you're like, "Anthony." And I was like, "You have the best damn pork chops I've ever had in my life, and they still to this day are my favorite meal."
Oh, that's awesome.
I gotta know
Well,
then.
so-
'Cause I wanna
And
see
you
how
like
they
gave me
stack.
like the biggest thank you for it.
Too bad you're not going to taste
I
any of them because that's what
remember-
I'm eating after the show.
Bullshit.
I'm in Euclid at a party, 4th of July. There's this house I came over, and I didn't even know who owned this house, but we're in the garage, and they have all this stuff, and we're drinking, and who's sitting over there? Tree. I'm like, oh, my gosh. You know what I mean? So
I was like,
that was awesome.
I was like, oh my God, Anthony. He was like, how do you know these people? I was like, Linda's my sister. It was my brother-in-law, Linda and Leo, that had this big ass 4th of July party at their house.
Leo would put on the
Leo
greatest
is
fireworks show.
Leo is George's older twin.
Really, he is.
Yeah,
I love
they
Leo,
act
dude.
exactly.
So, listen, we got to get Leo to put this show back on. So my sister-in-law lives across the street. They would put on the greatest fireworks show. Like, it was legit.
Yeah.
And it was backyard fireworks show. I don't know why. I mean, it probably costs $1 trillion now to buy these fireworks, and maybe
Yeah, they're
who
not
knows?
cheap.
Well, he did it for so long. I want to say he did it for like 10 years, and then he had his first granddaughter. And
Okay.
just like one of the last fireworks he set off was like pink ones. and
Okay.
That was where it
I
was
mean,
over.
they were legit. They'd even clean up with the blowers. I mean, it was all pro, honestly.
I found a shirt for him one time, and on the front it said fireworks director, and on the back it said, "If I run, you run." And then there was this little kid, Brandon, who actually he runs his own. I think it's called Moriarty's
That's
Landscaping.
my son and him are friends. Yeah, Brandon.
Okay.
Brandon and my son
Brandon's
played
a
hockey.
great fucking. He's a guy
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
'Cause-
He's on the same street. Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, what do
But
you mean he's a guy now?
Well,
he's 21
he
now.
was a kid.
I was like,
He was
what are you,
10.
Like, what are you talking about?
He's 20. Yeah.
He used to do the fireworks with my brother. Leo would teach him how to do the fireworks.
Pam just tuned in.
And he
she said, "Hi, Anthony." My mom.
I think I
girl.
gave Leo 2 shirts, and he would have Brandon in them. They'd have goggles on. They were full on hardcore, and it was. I remember there were 2 or 3 cops that lived on the street, and they would come over and they'd be like, "Leo, we got another call again," and they'd go in the back, get a hamburger or a hot dog, get in their car, and leave.
Like,
That's hilarious, though.
Yeah.
All right, Anthony.
Wait, I had a question, but I forgot.
Yeah,
it, so
well,
go.
think about it. Don't hurt yourself. The restaurant business is very competitive. We've talked about this many times. Most places don't stay open for 27 years like you guys have. What would you say is like your secret sauce that's kept you open for so long?
I'm a fierce competitor. I love it. I love the game and everything.
What did you say
about
when they opened the other one across the street, that restaurant?
Well, that's a little bit bad-blooded. That's a different situation. I don't even want to get into that. You know what I mean? But I mean, we can if you want to. I don't know if I want to.
I wouldn't because of the court situation.
Anyway,
but listen,
secret sauce that you stayed over for 27 years. Thanks, Ed.
I will say this about across the street, because I used to work across the street, and Anthony's came from across the street. Because it was 1998, I was working at a place called Flavors on the Vine. They were paying me $10 an hour. Then it was time to pay me. They told me they could only give me $7. I took the $7, but I was in there looking to buy that restaurant. I was helping the owner a little bit. I can't say I was helping because he was paying me. I'd work Friday night, Saturday morning. But we're at a cook meeting. This is how I got Anthony's. And I'm daydreaming in this cook meeting. I didn't even care what the guy was saying because I knew I wasn't going to be there much longer. But I daydreamed, and then I look across the street, and I see a Chinese restaurant. Little Buddha was the name of it.
I remember it.
I left that meeting, got in my car, and I drove right across the street. It was 10 after 9. They were still open. I'm like, hey, is the owner here? Chung Duk Tu was his name. I'll never forget him. He goes, yeah, I'm the owner. I'm like, hey, you want to sell your place? He goes, yeah, I sell everything. I can't take it anymore. They're driving me crazy. I made a deal with this guy, and I bought this place called Little Buddha, ripped out the walks, you got to remember, and put in my stuff, and we opened. Opening day. Because that guy was mad at me across the street. He goes, I make X amount of dollars a week, and I'm going to make sure I shut you down. You're nothing but a 20-year-old punk. What do you know about running a restaurant? I'm like, it's on. I said, I'm going to show this guy what I know. So we open up the first day we opened up that restaurant.
That was the most legendary opening.
We were ready.
Because of your special.
Free food, whatever you wanted. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, steaks, pork chops, ribs, full menu. We're giving it away for free. And we had this line, and we handled it. I knew we were going to handle it. I was confident. I've been doing it my whole life. And then from there, this guy, 3 months later, he leaves, sells it to a cousin. Cousin and I went back and forth for a good 21 years. And then COVID came. He couldn't come out of COVID. He ended up closing. Then someone else took it. Then someone else took it. Now someone else took it again. And who took it, I don't like. And since
but
I don't,
your special that you did when on your opening was you got a free meal, but all you had to do was buy a pop.
Yeah, you had to buy the pop,
which
or
was like
coffee.
$1.
It was $1. Yeah, so you can come in and get a rib dinner, and it costs you $1. And we did it every anniversary for like 5 years, and then it got so crazy, and we started seeing people that we never seen before in our lives, and we figured out that it's none of our guests, it's Johnny Smith. We never seen Johnny, and then so we did stop it, but
okay.
But I'm a fierce competitor. You know what I mean? I'll go up against anyone. I'll go up against the best. I'm not. These restaurant guys want to act like let's all get together and we're gonna start this restaurant group. I'm out. I'm independent. I don't want no restaurant group. I don't want to price fix. I don't want us stealing each other's cooks. I don't want us poaching each other's people, acting like we're fake friends, because we are competing against each other just like a Super Bowl or NBA Finals. They want to try to sugarcoat it, however they want to try to sugarcoat it. They can. But at the end of the day, they're fake, and I'm not, man. I'm going to sit there and give you my secret family sauce recipe. It ain't happening.
Colton said, I love working at Anthony's.
Oh, that's Colton. We love you, Colton. I love you, Colton. Colton's been with us.
All right, let's talk about
this is kind of more of a funnier question. You've dealt with thousands and thousands and thousands of different customers. What is the worst customer experience from a customer that's walked through Anthony's?
So I try to stay out of the dining room for good reason. But I'll tell you one story. I had a customer once back in the heyday. We were selling these early bird specials. I don't know what we were doing. It was something ridiculous. You know, we had some special going on. I think it was $4.95 or $5.95. This guy ordered the chopped steak. It comes with the soup and the salad. I'll never forget. He's sitting at booth 11 by the window, and he complained, and I'm working the dining room. I go up to the table. Hey, what's wrong? I don't like it. Okay, no problem. What's wrong with it? He didn't even know what was wrong with it. we had a our style when we used to have the salad bars. Okay, take the meal off, but charge them for soup and salad.
That's a pretty good.
Everyone was doing it when they had the bars. This guy didn't want to pay for the soup and salad. And then this guy, I never seen anything like it. He got up out of his booth. This guy had a weight belt. You know the leather weight belt? You're pumping the weights?
Yeah,
This guy was in his
Lifting
60s.
belt.
He got up. This guy was big, too. And he puts on this belt. He goes, let's go right now, punk. I'm like, oh, my God, this guy wants to fight in the dining room. So literally, man, over the 4 or 5 hours, you know. So you got to remember, you're dealing with the public.
Why am I just hearing this story?
But, yeah, so that's what – but I have 1,000 stories like this, but I don't want to get into
Oh,
them,
no,
you know?
and then another story. This is more recent, maybe a year ago. Tell me about these old guys that start wanting to fight.
Oh,
Police
it's
had
fish
to
fry.
come. Go, yeah.
So this is Lent. This
He
was
said, oh, no, fish fry.
yeah. Fish fry gets crazy. Fish fry, like I don't know. Don't go to Anthony's Lent time. So we're crazy. We're rocking as much as we can rock. And then the girl comes back. She goes, the customers are fighting in the dining room. I'm like, man, I gotta go out there. Yeah, I go out there, and there's a 75-year-old and an 80-year-old guy going at it, and I separate them. And the 75-year-old, he goes, get out of my way so I can finish him off. I'm like, no, you guys, like no. And we did have to call. We did call. We try not to call.
And then
police.
the funny part is the police came, and the
they
police officer was a former employee of Anthony.
Yeah. But
Such a good story.
You're kind of like Mark's. Like somebody's always at some point worked at Anthony's or worked at Mark's at some
My
point.
sister worked at Anthony's.
we've had a lot of people come through Anthony's. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything else in between. I've had. I mean, I guess the bad stories are probably more fun. I remember it was 2001. I had these back of the house guys working for me. And it was before there was MS-13. They would call it something else. Now we known as MS-13. We didn't know MS-13. But these guys are out of control. You know what I mean? It was my mistake. I hired them. I had one guy as the manager. I would give one pay. He would spread out the pays. Push come to shove, they would bring in their guys, and they were cheating one of the guys. They were only giving him like half of his pay. They weren't giving him his full pay. I found out, so I fired these guys, and then they wanted their money. I said, you're not getting your money. Like, what do you mean we're not getting our money? I'm like, man, you've been cheating this guy for so long. You owe this guy more money, actually. You owe us some money. Give me. And then this guy pulled out a knife. You know what I mean?
Oh,
he
geez.
wanted to start fighting with his knives and stuff. So we got knives, too. You know what I mean? We got these chef knives.
Yeah.
And we literally got in a knife fight in the parking lot over the guy cheating the one guy.
Yeah.
That guy that got cheated or tried to get cheated, that was an 01. He's my chef today. You know what I mean? You know, and he's a blessing. This guy is.
You're like, well, I know you know how
We're
to
gonna
use a
shout
knife.
out to Miguel, my chef. You know what I mean? He's makes my life easier. You know, I'll leave it at that. You know what I mean? And he worked his way up from the bottom all the way to the top. I mean, I'd give him the keys to the restaurant, but he doesn't want the restaurant. You know what I mean? So I don't know what I'm going to do with this place. I don't know what's going on, honestly, you guys. I got enough problems on Monday.
You guys don't serve alcohol there, right?
We got some beer and wine.
Beer and wine.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Okay.
about starting a beer war. I ain't going to lie.
Beer war?
Yeah,
So-
I've been thinking about it.
Do it,
Anthony
man.
You
has
know, I'm
to-
thinking
so-
about it. No,
So Anthony
no.
texts me One day last week, he goes, "What is the cheapest happy hour in the Willoughby area?" I said, "Malarkey's Dollar Beer." He goes, "No shit." And he's like, "Well, it's about to be on." I said, "Oh boy."
I'm surprised. I don't know how they're selling it for $1.
They're doing it just to get people in because nobody goes in there.
Yeah, I know, but they don't have any food to back it
No.
up. So what are you doing? What are you exchanging the dollar?
The thing is, he owns the building.
Yeah, but
So like the alcohol's, the dollar beers are getting them in there to buy shots. Hopefully.
maybe
Yeah, 'cause
they'll
they don't
chase
want
it with
well.
a shot.
Yeah.
Understood. So he's doing something. He's got to. Yeah, I mean, he's got to have his philosophy too on how he's going to figure.
But
something out.
Malarkey's is a weird spot because it never fills up, and it's always only people just go straight to the bar. So and until the bar fills up, nobody's sitting at the booth.
They're like crazy packed on Wednesdays for karaoke.
You think
Like,
they're do
They're
better?
known for their
And they're
karaoke.
fucking-
They are, but they're all fresh
Okay.
21-year-olds.
Yeah.
Right. You think it would do better if it got like a facelift and put some food
No,
in it?
yes.
Probably
100%.
no. Maybe
So
who
my
knows?
dad would talk to me about when he would do jobs at lunchtime. Him and his buddy Vince, actually Vince Powell, his family owned a pizza shop for a long time too. But they
Tell the
would
story, Ed.
Sorry, I'm getting there. They would stop at Malarkey's for lunch because they had really good corned beef sandwiches. So
Or
they were
beef
just
and burgers they used to sell.
yeah, and my dad said, no, they used to have really good food, and it's a small little kitchen they have, but they had a small menu they could cater it to, and it worked out really
Okay.
well. And then it sold, and they got rid of the kitchen. I think Mark said they had it for a
the
little
kitchen's
bit.
still there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's still a running kitchen. I mean,
It's never been used in decades.
God, yeah, it's been. God, the last time I've seen them cooking there was like St. Patrick's Day 10 years ago.
I've been in there a couple
They
times.
did it
with
for
you.
corned beef sandwiches on St. Patrick's
They've done
Day.
the chili cook-off, but it's not like
Okay.
they make it there.
Yeah, they don't even.
No,
make
I
it
think
there.
Mark makes
You
that in
should
his
you should
apartment.
try to get into the chili cook-off or something.
Oh,
So I want a chili cook-off once, and I haven't done it since.
I won one at
So-
South High.
Really?
We did
That's
one for our
awesome.
cooking class. I won best
Okay,
overall
that's
chili.
awesome.
Well, the worst part is we were supposed to get grouped up with the other classmates, and my classmates were fucking idiots in my team.
Right?
And I literally told they didn't peel the garlic, man.
Oh, geez.
And I was having my autistic
Yeah.
like losing my mind moments.
If you,
And
if you couldn't tell, Ed has the tism.
but I went to the gym like I can't do this. I'm like, I just take a moment, and it's like, no, you're not allowed. Like last middle school I went to, you're allowed to go outside for 5 minutes to decompress, which honestly, great fucking policy.
Right.
But there, I'm losing. I'm like, I'm not working with them. Fuck it, I'm the only one ever doing the fucking dishes. I'm over it.
Right.
And they're like, all right, fine. I got sent to the principal's office for that. I told her off, and then you're like, all right,
No, you didn't.
no, I did.
You didn't tell the principal.
My one
You
neighbor,
sat there like
Kevin
a
Shelton,
scared-
came to me, and later at school, like the following day, is like, "Oh, we all heard what you said to the teacher there. That is awesome. We all hate her." And I was like, "Oh, okay." They had it so I can make it at home instead, make the chili at home. So I made the chili at home. I brought it in. I had my mom's recipe, and I just did it all myself, and everybody loved it. They
And
had the
you won the
teachers
whole
judge
thing?
it.
That's awesome.
Overall chili. I did one with beans, one without beans.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you believe chili has beans or no beans?
Oh, no.
Like a real
corn
chili.
or no
Hang on.
corn?
It's got to have beans if it's
What
real
about corn?
traditional.
Corn
It can
or-
have corn, but it should go white then. You should turn it
See,
into
I lo-
chicken chili. if
I
you
hate
want.
how much corn he puts in everything.
I love corn.
I hate it.
You
Me
know
and
what?
Chris love
Cobb,
corn.
Yes.
I love corn.
grits.
Who doesn't
Grits are
like-
good.
Who doesn't like corn, though? You know what I mean?
He's
I like
fucking
corn.
weird.
on
I
the
love
cob and
love
grits.
corn, but
You
he
like
puts it in
that?
everything.
Everything.
I'll put it
corn
in
on the
taco
cob
meat.
is better than corn. You know
I'll
what
put,
I mean?
Yes.
I'll put corn in taco meat and put it on the taco.
I
What
don't
do you
eat
know
popcorn.
about grits?
Oh, we have
It's a
grits over
southern-
at Honky Tonk. It's really good.
Oh
It's a
man,
They have a
southern
cheddar
dish.
grits over there. It's delicious.
Anthony's had grits before too. We had the world's worst grits. They were so bad that we took them off the menu. We're,
Yeah,
like, we're not doing this anymore.
There's a one dude, black dude in the kitchen. He's like, "These aren't good grits. I've never had grits before," and I'm like, "These are really good." I thought.
I
But
grew
they're
up
like,
on them
hey,
with milk and sugar.
Our
I grew
cook
up on
Matt's
cream
like,
of wheat grits, similar to it. You know.
yeah,
what I
we
mean?
always had. I always ate them with milk and sugar.
milk and sugar, brown sugar, some
Any
milk,
kind of sugar.
butter.
No-
But
no
I
grits.
think cream of wheat's a little bit better than grits. But grits, it's more of a southern dish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you want, if you're going to do it, you want to make it right. Like if you can try the instance, you know
honestly,
what I mean?
if you
It's
come
not
to a Honky Tonk, do
I'm
the
gonna check
grits
that
and
out.
brisket bowl.
I'm gonna
That's
try
so
that
good.
out.
Their brisket's pretty good.
Yeah,
What
and
day did we go there last week?
I don't even know.
I don't know. I got
The only problem is they got to start making way more ahead of time or like prepping more in the kitchen or in the smoker the night before because we're selling out by 5 o'clock and it's really
early.
bad.
Yeah,
it's
not
too
a whole
early.
lot of places.
Too early to be running
too
out.
early. 5 o'clock's too
They just
early.
opened less than
7:30, 8 o'clock's acceptable.
They just
5
opened less
o'clock's
than a
too
month ago,
Yeah.
so they're
No,
figuring
this
out.
is our
I've never
second
been in
week
that
of being
building.
open.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys
The
are
biggest
doing
thing that
now
is
listen to
making
this.
people
Time out.
mad-
I'm going to tell you one thing about a new restaurant opening, and this is the truth. The first year the restaurant's open, it is like a baby in intensive care.
Yeah.
You must care for that like it's a baby in intensive care. And then from there, as you establish yourself, you can get a little looser. You can make a little more mistakes. But that first year is very important because the first impression, it means everything. 'Cause everyone's going to tell their friends, family, frenemies, enemies, everyone. Like, I went to this new place, and it was either awesome or it wasn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so it's very important. Like, Anthony's now, it's 27 years. We can make mistakes. Not that we want to make them, but we can make them a little bit easier than a new guy that's been open for 2 weeks or 2 months.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Biggest complaint I've heard about Honky Tonk is they can't eat upstairs on the patio.
Fuck 'em.
Why? Why can't they eat those?
So the
What's
reason we
why?
don't want to be lugging
I'm
the
asking.
food up and down the stairs.
Okay,
and
You have an
Understood.
elevator.
It's so fucking slow.
No,
It is.
no.
It's slow enough that you could fuck a girl in there, but before you get upstairs and nobody
It's
would
okay.
know.
But listen,
You
it's
could
a
smoke
patio.
a cigarette, a full
Does
cigarette.
it have tables?
Yeah.
There's tables,
Yeah.
but everybody wants to sit outside when it's nice out, and they're not serving food upstairs.
Have your food. Go get a beer upstairs. Go sit outside and have a conversation with your friends.
Too bad they don't have
They
a
want to
dumb
sit
waiter.
outside to eat.
Oh, too bad.
You remember dumb
I don't
waiters,
get why
Anthony?
that's a problem.
No, what's
It's-
dumbwaiter?
Because
It's like the food elevator in like the mansions where you like stick it in
Yeah.
the kitchen and then you just roll
Oh, the old
a rope
Yeah.
up.
fucking
I've been to restaurants that
Pulley?
have those, and they because the dish room's in the basement.
yes.
And they bring them up and
Oh,
down the
no.
basement. They got to put an elevator. Now I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Maybe put that up.
Well,
some
there-
way you guys got to figure out how to run the food. If the guests want to eat on the patio, you are the only restaurant in Lake County that won't let them eat on the patio. So that might be a problem.
So the biggest reason Dustin said we are not doing food upstairs is because they don't want, especially the first year we're open, they don't want to have the amount of food orders going into the kitchen. It will be absolute chaos. And then the other one is us having to run food up and down the stairs. Somebody's going to be dropping food, so you're losing money. You're
that's
going to
a
have somebody
problem.
falling down the stairs, which is going to lose
But
more
that is
money.
a problem. That's
So
the
like,
problem.
it's a really
They have an elevator though.
he
yeah.
says it's slow.
Slower
He's
than
just
the
gonna-
not
food's
bad,
going to
not
be
bad.
cold
Yeah, what do you
by
think
the
he's
time
at the
it gets up
Ritz-Carlton
there.
Not
with the
that
cart
slow.
and stuff? You know what I mean? Like,
That little.
I gotta go
plate-
check it out. I'm gonna check it out. I've never been in that
We
building.
are closed on Monday.
It's
And that's
also
the
the
third
only
restaurant
place
that's
in
been there, closed on
Willoughby that
Monday.
has a rooftop patio bar.
Yeah.
So they got to figure
That
that
is
out.
the cool thing. It is a
Dustin doesn't
good
smart-
wide
doesn't
open
sound
bar.
a
Like
smart
they
business
do.
owner.
Our
Yeah.
cocktails are
They-
really good.
Really? So when's line dancing? You
Thursday
know?
night
Thursday.
starts
Thursday
at
night?
7. 7 o'clock people is free. Come up. Get there early because it is always slammed.
There we go.
Just don't
So-
eat on the patio.
So is it
Dustin
better?
will get mad.
Really? So there's a place in Medina that does legit.
Oh, you also can't
Le-
smoke cigarettes on the patio.
Yeah.
That's common. Most
And
places can.
and I saw a sign that you can't have your drink on the dance floor.
Man, they got a lot of rules.
Really? Actually, that doesn't make sense.
What? I've never been on a dance floor without a beer in my
Listen.
hand.
I've never seen you dancing.
What do you mean?
I've seen him
Can't
dance.
dance.
All I do is
Can he
go
dance?
dancing,
I
and
don't.
everybody
I don't know.
has a
I haven't
drink.
seen him.
Everybody.
Can you dance?
I try to dance.
Hey, you want to bet right now this place doesn't
Yeah.
make it a year?
They'll make it a year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big nut to crack. God only knows. God,
It's a
Like,
huge ass
what-
restaurant.
It's a
like,
big
I gotta go
deal
check it
there.
out. I've
Yeah.
never been there. I don't know what
Yeah.
the rent is. What the
All right, we
mortgage
can
is,
all
and what
go.
it
We
is.
can all go.
We gotta go check it out. you
Yeah.
know?
I mean, I'm off Thursday. If y'all just want to go up there, then.
No thanks.
I mean, I know how
I'm
to
not
line
hanging out
dance.
with you.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't want to
George,
hang out with somebody that can't dance either.
George, they're hiring bar backs and door people if you want to go get a job.
No.
I'm so happy.
What?
You know Tony, Big Tony
No.
from Fat Dude. Tony's a unit. Like he's got to be pushing 280 at like 5'11", 6 foot. He is a.
So what are you bringing this up for?
Oh, he's one of our bouncers upstairs. I'm like, I told him when I saw him at Fats, I'm like, hey, we need a bouncer. Like, it's one thing to have cops there and everything, but like, it's really nice to have a separate guy. And he's like, because he was working at Garage Bar, and he's like, he doesn't seem like he likes it. I'm like, dude, go over to Honky Tonk. Just go in and be like, hey, I heard you might need a
I went in the
and he
garage.
did.
I was in the garage bar one time, and they didn't have whiskey, and I didn't understand.
Yeah, that's
The
bad.
one cool
I don't
thing
understand
about
it. Like,
thing about Honky Tonk is their DJ booth is in an old truck
Oh, that is so
above
cool.
the steps. It looks like almost
It
like
is
an
cool.
old milk truck kind of thing.
Speaking of which, I need a
It
sticker
looks-
to put it on.
I already did it.
Oh, you did?
There's like about 4 or 5 of them on that bitch
All right,
now.
cool.
Trust me, our new stickers are fucking everywhere. All right, last question for Anthony, and we'll wind things down. If you were to give advice to someone opening a brand new restaurant, what advice would you give them?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it across
do it.
from Anthony.
No.
Yeah,
Listen, I'm going to say it like this. If you want to get into the restaurant business, you better know something about that business. Because if you don't know about that business, I've seen so many people, let's get a bar. We're going to hang out at the end.
Yeah, but I would know
Next
what I'm
thing
doing.
You know, and I've never seen it work. And I've seen the movie 1,000 times. It's a tough business. It's the toughest, hardest business out of all the businesses there are. If you Google it, I never Googled it, but Google the toughest business, and it's probably the restaurant business.
I have a question. What restaurants do you think are going to shut down this year?
Oh, wow, we're in Ohio.
Well, let's not name drop restaurants.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah,
talk
listen,
about it after.
listen. I'm going to tell you this. I'll tell you the best family restaurant in Northeast Ohio, and it's not Anthony's.
All right.
The best, my favorite diner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, diner,
JT's.
by far, no.
Oh.
JT's isn't even dinner. They're breakfast and lunch.
Yeah.
It's not even on the
together.
east side. The best restaurant, I think, in the country for breakfast, lunch, and dinner dining is right in Rocky River, Ohio, and it's called Joe's Deli.
Hey, been there a few times. I've been there.
Huh?
I've been there a
So
few times.
Chris is a West Sider, so
I
he
used
knows.
to-
I'm a West Sider.
Yeah, I used to. Well, after
You been to the old place and the new place?
So yes, because my ex-in-laws, mother-in-law used to live and die. Used to go
Am
there
I
all
lying?
the time. It's good. It's very
Well,
very
who's better
very,
than them? Denny's, Perkins?
No, come on.
I mean, like, you know what I mean?
No, it's very good. I'm surprised that you say that. I didn't know that you grew up on the West Side, but
on the
they
West Side.
are very, very, very good, and I can back you up. They're excellent.
They're the best of the best, by
Yes.
far.
They're-
And the
they're
best
very
corned
good.
beef sandwich in Northeast Ohio, if I can say that, by far. Nobody comes next to them.
Yeah,
What's your best dish
It's
at Anthony's?
30th and St. Clair, Slimers.
Yeah.
Nobody
Slimey's
does
is
it
good.
like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
I don't
good.
know who serves a better corned beef sandwich than Slimers.
I've heard that
You
from
say it's a pork chop.
many,
My
many,
best-
many, many,
I
people.
I love his
Yeah.
fucking pork chop.
My best dish is the prime rib by far. We have the best
That's
prime
good.
rib. But
Okay.
listen, we have the best prime rib in the county.
Okay.
Like, we have improved it tremendously in 27 years, and we just hit it again about 6 months ago, and we did something to tweak it. And it would go up against anyone. It would go up against the five-star restaurants, if there are any in Lake County. Our signature
I don't
dish
think there's only
is the prime rib.
there's less than a handful of restaurants that even have Michelin stars.
I want to come. I love
I think
prime
that's
rib.
in the country.
Didn't the
Which
Mich-
one? It's my second thing.
Okay,
behind
so-
it.
Let alone on the
Steak
east
is my
side.
first. Prime rib is my second.
So do you remember George's famous
Dinner
dinner
Bell
So
diner?
I worked there.
Did you?
I worked
Was
there.
that not an awesome
and
man?
George was an asshole.
Maybe he was to work for.
Well, he was.
So he probably was. I'm an asshole sometimes, too. If you're not a good worker, I'm an asshole.
So one time he told all of us to go outside and go find silverware in the dumpster, and then I was like, "Peace, I quit." So that was so that.
But
that-
he's
so,
trying to tell you guys stop throwing that silverware
Yeah.
out.
Well, I wasn't.
Tell
I
you.
wasn't. I. That
I
wasn't
know
me.
He
people
wanted
for
you guys
that.
dumpster diving because you threw that silverware out.
I had nothing to do
Man,
with
I
that.
catch my silverware in there. I get funny too.
I was
man.
just.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just a dishwasher,
I
so
look-
I wasn't throwing silverware away.
Dude, when I was working at Condado, we had these bowls, mocha bowls for the queso, guac, and salsa. And I would see someone throw them, like, get that the fuck out of there. Don't just walk around while I'm
Right.
going in there. It's like, you can wash your hands after. Just
So I want to
stop.
come and try your prime rib because my favorite prime rib around here is Di Silvestro's.
It's a has-been. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say
Oh.
that.
It came out so fast he couldn't even
No,
stop
because
it.
I ate it. I've had it, and
No,
it comes
that-
out cold,
no,
and they give me
no.
the leftover stuff from the day before.
No,
and they don't
no.
put the
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
in because I know.
Hey,
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry.
All right,
Take a
we've
sip of
been.
water. No, so I want to come and try your prime rib because prime rib is my second behind steak. Steak's my favorite meal, and prime rib is my second meat. Those are my
Best
two favorite.
steakhouse in Northeast Ohio, in your opinion.
So you see there. So my two favorite
say
steak
Longhorn,
praisers,
and I'll get
and I'm
looks.
not talking downtown. Is
Northeast Ohio or
my-
Lake County.
So I'm not even going to go Lake
Texas
County.
Roadhouse.
So mine is my two favorite is Delmonico is I think it's what it's called.
To Monaco Steakhouse,
It's
yeah.
it's in Rocky River.
Okay, what's that?
Okay, and my second favorite place to go for steaks is Harry's Steakhouse in Independence.
I know Harry.
Okay, and I like that place. I really
So
do.
he's a Greek man.
Okay, and I like
Yeah,
I love
he does
Harry's.
a good job. Independence, Harry's Steakhouse. He does a good
and
job.
I do. Those are my two favorite places to go get
He
steaks.
used to have another place in Parma too called Dimitri's.
Never been there.
Okay, so he doesn't have it anywhere. But
And
he
I
still
lived
got
at
the Harry's
Parma.
Steakhouse.
I lived at
So
Parma.
I
for
enjoy
15
Harry's
years.
Steakhouse. It's an old Texas Roadhouse. It's an old Brown Derby, you know.
Is
That's
it?
what
I didn't
is.
know that.
Oh,
So I love
he
their
does a good
Italian
job.
dressing. Their Italian dressing, I love it. But Harry's is and the place in Rocky River are my two favorite.
He does a good job. Harry does good. I've never been to the other one in Rocky River. I like to
Yeah,
check it out.
it's very nice. It's really overpriced, but their steak is.
What steak's not overpriced now? The problem is the cow costs so much money.
I know,
it's
but
ridiculous what's
their
going on with
steaks
it.
are
Really?
really, 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 really good. And when I go, I get the porterhouse or a T-bone.
How
Those
good?
are my
Really good.
really. Those are my two favorite
Really,
steaks.
really
but
good.
honestly, I'm going to take Candace to your restaurant. It's my girlfriend.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Okay.
bring her there. I mean, I've eaten breakfast at your place.
It'll probably
when I
be next
used to-
Monday at 6 p.m.
Yeah,
It'll-
next Monday at 6 p.m. When I'm gonna be live
So,
from your
I
restaurant.
hope they invite me back. You know
Huh?
what I mean? I'm trying
So
to get
honestly,
back to
I used to eat breakfast when I worked in Willoughby at Apollo. I used to come and get breakfast at your place to go all the time.
Okay, appreciate you.
And I'm gonna come there and try your prime rib now.
You might be amazed. You know what I mean? Because it's this little diner. Listen, it's legit.
Sometimes those are
We
the
need
best
to do
places.
a show at the restaurant. I think that would be fun as hell.
That would be.
Yeah, we would
we
be
could find
too-
a
we'd be
table.
too
over
loud.
there.
We need to
Maybe
get a
too
corner
loud.
booth.
No,
Actually,
I
you know
know
what would
a
be
guy
good
that would get us
yeah.
in there, though.
You know a guy?
Yeah.
No
yeah.
shit.
We can get
Can I
in
get his
there.
number?
But we got to ask the boss
Shut up,
lady. You know what I
Free.
mean?
You
That's
already
all.
have a foot daddy.
All right, we have hit the end of the show. With this, we say final last words. Skid marks. You could say just about anything. Chris, go ahead. Final last
All right.
words.
Well, I want to thank you for coming on the show. I
Oh,
look
thank you
forward
for
to
having me.
Oh,
coming
they just
to try
became
the prime
they
rib.
just became best friends because they're West Siders.
Yeah,
yeah.
West Sider and
If Chris
Joey's.
would have Chris would have known that in the beginning, we wouldn't have existed.
Dude, he was
We're at on the
dozing
West
off
Side.
there for
We're
a
at-
moment.
Hey,
I was
we're
like,
on the west side.
Huh?
Where'd you grow up on the west
No,
side?
I didn't.
So he
grow
grew up here.
I
but
grew
then
up
he
on
moved.
the east side. I grew up on the east side. Then I moved to Parma on the corner of Snow and State.
I know exactly.
You know,
Yeah, I know exactly.
that's where I lived for 15 years, and now I'm back on the east side. But yeah, I'm gonna come over there and try that prime rib, man. Because I mean, you talk
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
check it out. If
I'm
it
gonna
sucks,
come and
tell
check
me.
it. Huh?
If it sucks, be honest.
Huh?
Tell me.
I will.
I like
I'm an honest
honesty.
person.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people hate me. Of my,
No.
because of my
I
honesty.
love honesty.
You know, I get it.
I
and
would
I'm
love
an
you to be
honest person.
straightforward, honest with
So
me.
I'm gonna take Candace there. Actually, I have my daughter and stuff this weekend. Maybe I'll take my daughter, her, and her daughter there, and come in there for
You're welcome.
dinner on Saturday night.
Okay. Good
What
stuff.
time are you guys open till, anyways?
So we open up at 7 a.m. and we close at 9 p.m. every day except Sunday.
And then what
Sundays
time's the
we're off.
kitchen close, though?
So if you come in there at 8:50, they're going to give you a dirty look. You know what I mean? You know.
So I'm going to be like Anthony said, come in at
You're
8:50.
getting a dirty
Yeah.
look.
no,
And,
but, you
the
know.
prime rib's going to suck.
I mean,
If you come in at
8:30,
8:50, the prime ribs are gone.
you got to watch you because it runs out. You got to remember we're doing this thing daily. You know what I mean?
What time does a prime rib run out on the weekends, though, honestly?
Prime rib, it's a daily dish. It starts at 11 in the morning and it goes to close or when we're out. You know, I mean, we cook it every day. We slow roast it. We have special ovens for it. We hand carve it to order. You can get 3 different slices. You can get a 10, a 14, or 18-ounce cut. You know what I mean? It's slow roasted. It's hand carved to order. It's legit.
Yeah.
You're not getting anything from yesterday.
No, I'll probably maybe.
Because
I'll
what
just
we
come
do
to
if we
lunch.
have leftover prime and we got to go, we shave it down and we use it for open face prime rib sandwiches or other stuff we'll do with it too. You know what I mean?
Oh, you got prime rib sandwich?
We do all kinds of stuff with the prime rib because we're moving it. We're moving like
And you can do prime rib dips, right?
We do prime rib dips and French dips, but we're moving like 10 loins a week. You know what I mean?
Do you ever put it in chili? Because the one diner I
No.
worked at, that's what they would do. They would do with their chilies. They would put
all their
prime rib
extra
in it.
stuff you use for everything.
Okay,
No, that's
so
normal.
Make stock, I
we're
assume.
traditional. We stay traditional. Our philosophy is, or our secret is, hot, fresh, and simple. So chili to us is ground beef. It's beef. We're not playing around with it at home. We play around with it.
Yeah.
But we try to keep it hot, fresh, and simple. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. The wheel's already there. We just keep oiling it a little bit.
And I think the deer head and fish are coming down.
The what?
The deer head and fish that I put above our bed.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I posted about how I hung my deer head and my fish above our bed, and I think they're coming down.
I'm so confused.
Ed, final last word,
Wow,
Skidmark.
when Ed's fucking confused.
Final last word, Skidmark.
Honky Tonk Thursday, 7 o'clock line dancing lessons, all free. Come up to Honky Tonk in Willoughby. And then check out Anthony's Family Restaurant on Mondays for, I forgot the deal.
I can't remember what it is either. but it's different
Thursdays
every day.
is the stuffed pepper
Isn't
soup.
it,
Thursday stuffed pepper soup.
Didn't you say it was chicken parm?
Today's chicken parm, but
Yeah,
it's not
so
every
today-
Monday.
Ooh, you
It
know what
changes
else?
The way it changes. It changes.
Chicken
every
paprikash. Your chicken paprikash
Wednesday,
is
Saturday.
fucking phenomenal.
Wednesday, Saturday.
Final last word, Skidmark's tree.
Oh my God! I don't have bingo this week. Bingo next week. Tomorrow I'm going to Menor Rocks because the Eric Church Band is playing, the tribute band. And then the bar crawl this weekend. That's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm gonna be so
It's gonna be
excited for that.
fucking packed.
Gonna get real drunk
Yeah.
Saturday.
We're gonna be problems.
We're all gonna stumble into Anthony's and be like, "Wait a minute."
Right.
So speaking of the bar crawl, really quick, we are probably double the amount we had last year, and last year was fucking a riot. We had, I think, 38 last year. By the time it's all said and done, there's, I think, 54 pre-registered, and there's like 6 or 7 people that just hasn't sent me money, so I haven't even put them in that count. So I think we're at 60 right now pre-registered with those.
Shit.
And that's not even with walk-ins, because people are going to see us and be like, what the fuck's going on, and give me money that day.
That happens.
So we're going to be at like 70, 80 people strong going to each bar. It is going to be nuts.
So one thing I remember last year is you had somebody take a picture of the whole group.
Yeah.
And you were like, I need a picture of just the guys. And you were like, don't worry, Tree, you'll be in it soon enough. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh,
you didn't even ask me to be a special guest yet.
Speaking of that, today is Tree's 1-year anniversary of on the show.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
She's
Congrats.
done 1 year.
What'd
1
you get her,
year.
George?
I gotta have you bring her food dinner.
You took care of it for her.
He's like, I got Anthony to bring us food. I was like, bitch, no, you didn't. I was the one that made the comment.
And she said in the chat, like that
Anything
comment,
for Tree.
she's like, George never has food. I'm like, bullshit. I've had food for you guys all the
believe
time.
No.
Tree,
It
I
always
believe
has
you.
corn in it.
Fuck you.
No.
Anthony, final
I'm
last
the one that's spending money.
final last word, skid marks.
Final last word, skid marks. Why is it skid marks? What does that mean?
Like poop
it's-
stain.
Like poop stain,
Final skid marks.
Well,
Before
thanks.
you throw
Hey.
your undies in the wash machine.
I used to get stains when I was a kid. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I mean? When I was 10 years old.
Hey, George is 30.
You
They
know we're
didn't
underwear, pal.
They didn't have boxers then.
They're on
Hey,
your
George, thanks. Smoke a cigarette.
It was fun as hell, wasn't it?
See, it's fun.
So, yeah, I had a great time.
He picks on me all the
Appreciate you
time.
guys.
He's like, "Oh, I'm coming on the show." He's been saying this for 2 years.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
"I'm
so
coming,"
I
and we
know.
finally got him here.
I'm glad I got to be part of it.
Oh, it was fun.
It's good to be here.
Glad you came.
Appreciate you guys.
And
Yeah,
then this
it was
is where I end the show with this song, but that's going to do it for tonight's show of the Abraham Drinking Podcast. My final skid mark, as always, is always live and die with the deep ball. Please share the show, tell a friend, follow us on social media. Catch us next week and throughout the week. Hasta la vista.